Okay, so your home, you didn't, it wasn't really homework. I asked you to, I don't know why, when I copy and paste, there's somebody else here. Aha. Lan. Wait, who's this? Jose. Hi, Jose, nice to see you. Oops. Okay. Right, I asked you guys to come up with, every time I copy and paste, it does it like this. I don't know what the hell this is. Anyway, I asked you to come up with a group presentation. Amber, time to open your eyes. Your break time is over. Now it's my time. My, as in my Lao's time. You want to close? Do you want the? Oh, you've got an aircon card there. Did you steal that? I know you like to steal air conditioning cards. You stole mine. Somebody. I got it back though. Sorry. This doesn't seem like the whole class. Who's doing Oktoberfest? Who is doing this one? Hands up, please. Okay. Songkran, Thailand, you guys. Cheese rolling festival. That sounds bizarre. Day of the Dead. You two. Lucas. What are you doing? You're not on here. You should be on here. What are you doing? You saw, you forgot. Okay, that's not fantastic, is it? Who else? Who has not? Angry Jessica? What do you have? What? Who's your group? Raphael and Ona. What, do you know what you're doing? Do you? Somebody shoot me in the face. Do you know the topic of your presentation? Yes. Why did you not write it down? Of course. All right. Thank you. Names. And Vivi. What's the topic? Day of the Dead. So we have 2 Days of the Dead. Can one of you change? Have you started your? You've done the PPT. Yes. Who's the other Day of the Dead? Who's this group? Have you done your PPT? Huh? Jaime. Okay. Could you change your topic? They have finished their presentation already. You have not started, right? 你的 PPT 还没有开始，你还没做完，有开始吗？还没 ，OK， 他们已经写完了。啊，对，所以你们可以改主题吗？因为要不然我们会2个一样的 ，OK， 所以我们就。Alright guys, I don't want to speak Chinese to you, okay? It's English class. Alright, try your best. Yes. It was Lucas and Charlie, right? Just the 2? What are you doing? Easter. Easter, don't do Easter, it's too boring. It's not boring, but it's too normal. You know, no Christmas, no Easter, something more special, more unique. You're not on there. Who's in your group? Tiny. What? I can't believe you're communicating me with Google Translate. This is the most... Groundhog Day? Is that a real thing? I thought that was just a movie. Is that a real thing? It's a great movie, by the way, if you haven't seen the movie. It's very funny. What? You've seen the movie? You're doing October... They're doing Oktoberfest. Look. Is that a real thing? Oh my God, it's a real thing. I thought it was this. Oh well. Okay. Groundhog Day. You know the film where he wakes up, it's the same day, every day, exactly the same day? That's like my life in Hualien. I live in... Right, Charlie Lucas, what are you doing? Yeah. Where are we? Fresh. Right, guys, look. Stop saying Oktoberfest. We've had I've had one group is doing Oktoberfest. They just said Oktoberfest. I said, no, they're doing it. Then you said, okay, Oktoberfest. Oh my God! Stop saying Oktoberfest! What? What do you want? Leave me alone. What? You're gonna change? Oh, fantastic. What's your topic now? Right. I don't know if they're deaf or they don't listen to me. They chose Easter. I said no. You chose Easter. I'll say no again. It's like I'm talking to myself in a room full of mannequins. Right, I should... For those of you joining us from overseas, I apologize for my... Yes. If you say Christmas, I'll kill you. Oh my God. Songkran. Do you all look at the same websites? Right, look. Oktoberfest. You cannot do it. Songkran. You cannot do it. Cheese rolling. No one said that. You can't do it. Day of the Dead. You can't do it. Groundhog Day. You can't do it. Okay? I sound angry. I'm not angry. Right, fine. Guys, tell me later. Tell me in the break. Okay? You can think about it and tell me later. Okay, so last week we did, we were doing this, we did Halloween. Watched the video about Halloween. Yeah, it's coming. You don't celebrate Halloween? No? You're not going to walk around Hualien and ask for cho tofu or something? I don't know. Can you give me some noodles? I don't know what you asked. Candy. Right, we're going to listen to a news report about one of the celebrations that we read. Remember last week we looked at the celebrations, Mardi Gras, in different countries. Do you remember? No? This one? Remember this? We had Venice, Italy, New Orleans, Rio de Janeiro. Remember? Yeah? Thank God. Right, so we're going to listen to a news report about one of these celebrations, okay? I want you to tell me first which Which place is it from? Okay?
Track 48, Unit 6B, exercises 6 and 7.
It's about 6 o'clock in the morning here in New Orleans, and the streets are very quiet. But in about 6 hours, the city is going to have the biggest party in the world, with thousands of visitors from all over. However, Mardi Gras is really about the local communities in the city. So I've come to the traditional Treme neighborhood of New Orleans, where there are already some people preparing for the big day. So I'll try to speak to some of them. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? What's your name?
Lorette.
Hi, Lorette. You're wearing a fantastic costume. Are you going to be in the parade this afternoon?
Yes. Everyone is meeting at the float at 6:15, and then we're going to ride through the city.
As I say, your dress looks amazing. Did you make it?
Yes. We all make our own costumes for Mardi Gras.
And do you have a mask?
Sure. Here it is. I'll put it on.
Wow, that's perfect. So tell me, how important is Mardi Gras for the people in Treme?
It's the most important event of the year. It brings people together.
Well, good luck this afternoon. You're going to have a great time, I'm sure.
All right, so which place is this festival taking place in? Which city are we talking about? Oops. Let's put this back down here. Right? These were your options, right? Venice in Italy, New Orleans in USA, Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, and Port of Spain in Trinidad and Tobago. Which one was this about? Italy? Oh dear. No. By the way, hi Sam and Larry. You're early for next week's class. Oops, sorry. Late. What was it? Is that you? No, wrong number. I know you're here. I'm not looking for you. I'm looking for... Where's 15? Where's Larry? There. Okay. I'm here. Don't panic. Okay, one more time. It's right at the beginning.
Track 48, Unit 6B, exercises 6 and 7.
It's about 6 o'clock in the morning here in New Orleans, and the streets are very quiet. But in about 6 hours, the city is going to have the biggest party in the world, with thousands of visitors from all over. However,
All right, which city is it in? Brazil. All right, let's go back again.
E, exercises 6 and 7.
It's about 6 o'clock in the morning here in New Orleans.
Oh. An online answer? Or have I just got someone else joining here? Or not? Guys, you can have Venice, New Orleans, Rio de Janeiro, ports of Spain.
Track 48, Unit 6B, exercises 6 and 7.
It's about 6 o'clock in the morning here in New Orleans.
Where are they? Faye, where are they?
It's about 6 o'clock in the morning here in New Orleans.
Where are they? New Orleans. This one. Okay. Right, so congratulations. You found they're in New Orleans. Right, now, listen again. Maybe more than once. Right, answer these questions with yes, no, or they didn't say. Okay? Are a lot of people going to come to the celebration? Number 2, is Lorette going to dance in the parade? Number 3, is Lorette wearing her mask when the interview starts? What's a mask? 面具. What's an interview? I think it was 面试. All right, so have a listen again.
Track 48, Unit 6B, exercises 6 and 7.
It's about 6 o'clock in the morning here in New Orleans, and the streets are very quiet. But in about 6 hours, the city is going to have the biggest party in the world, with thousands of visitors from all over. However, Mardi Gras is really about the local communities in the city. So I've come to the traditional Treme neighborhood of New Orleans, where there are already some people preparing for the big day. So I'll try to speak to some of them. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? What's your name?
Lorette.
Hi, Lorette. You're wearing a fantastic costume. Are you going to be in the parade this afternoon?
Yes. Everyone is meeting at the float at 6:15, and then we're going to ride through the city.
As I say, your dress looks amazing. Did you make it?
Yes. We all make our own costumes for Mardi Gras.
And do you have a mask?
Sure. Here it is. I'll put it on.
Wow, that's perfect. So tell me, how important is Mardi Gras for the people in Treme?
It's the most important event of the year. It brings people together.
Well, good luck this afternoon. You're going to have a great time, I'm sure.
Okay, so are a lot of people coming to the celebration? Yes, how many? Yeah, thousands. Right? From where? From all over the world, right? From everywhere. Is Lorette going to dance in the parade? Yes, she is. Is she wearing her mask when the interview starts? Really? Yes. No, she's not. Have a listen.
You're wearing a fantastic costume. Are you going to be in the parade this afternoon?
Yes. Everyone is meeting at the float at 6:15, and then we're going to ride through the city.
As I say, your dress looks amazing. Did you make it?
Yes. We all make our own costumes for Mardi Gras.
And do you have a mask?
Sure. Here it is. I'll put it on.
Right. If you're wearing a mask, would I ask you, do you have a mask? No, because you're wearing a mask. And she says, yes, here it is. I'll put it on. Okay. So she's not wearing it when she's talking to the interviewer. Okay. Oh, she's going to dance. Well, she's okay. We don't know if she's dancing, but she's going to the parade. Okay, probably to dance if she's wearing her costume. Right now, have a look. You can listen one more time, And I would like you to read through, okay, to make sure that if there are words you don't know. Some of them are like, Treme is a place, okay, it's the name of a neighborhood. And Mardi Gras is the name of the festival. Okay.
Track 48, Unit 6B, exercises 6 and 7.
It's about 6 o'clock in the morning here in New Orleans, and the streets are very quiet. But in about 6 hours, the city is going to have the biggest party in the world, with thousands of visitors from all over. However, Mardi Gras is really about the local communities in the city. So I've come to the traditional Treme neighborhood of New Orleans, where there are already some people preparing for the big day. So I'll try to speak to some of them. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Well, what's your name?
Lorette.
Hi, Lorette. You're wearing a fantastic costume. Are you going to be in the parade this afternoon?
Yes. Everyone is meeting at the float at 6:15, and then we're going to ride through the city.
As I say, your dress looks amazing. Did you make it?
Yes. We all make our own costumes for Mardi Gras.
And do you have a mask?
Sure. Here it is. I'll put it on.
Wow, that's perfect. So tell me, how important is Mardi Gras for the people in Treme?
It's the most important event of the year. It brings people together.
Well, good luck this afternoon. You're going to have a great time, I'm sure.
Amber. Amber. Take a look here. There are different colors for the verbs. Why do you think that is? First of all, what tense are these verbs? Amber, I'm talking to you. Amber, look at me. You see the different colors, right? What tense are these? Say again. Are you going to be in the parade? What tense is that? Parade. And look at this last week. Parade is, well, this really. All these people. Okay? This is a parade. It's lots of people marching down the streets for a celebration. Okay? This is a float. Yes, it's very cute. Okay, so they're in the parade here. So are you going to be in the parade? Are you going to be? What tense is this in? What? The question is what tense? What does tense mean? Shitai. Right? Is this in the past, the present, or the future? Future. Right? What about this one? Future. Everyone is meeting at 6:15. What is this? That's actually the present continuous, right? But here, does it mean present continuous? Does it mean they're meeting now? It's not now. It's 6:15. It's later. So this is also future. Right? So we have three, actually we have more, but we have three different ways to say that something will happen in the future. So what's the difference? When do I use this? When do I use I will? When do I use going to? Does anybody know? Angry Jessica. Any ideas? No idea? Not Angry Ben. I'll call you Quiet Ben. Angry Jessica, Quiet Ben. I give all of you an adjective for you. Quiet Ben. Any ideas? No? All right. I'll tell you. Right. Future forms. Let's have a look. Do you want to watch a video about it? Do you want to watch a video? Yeah? Just because it's maybe nicer than me talking. Please get your pen and paper ready.
When I was a student, I'd write long essays that
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go back here and I'll present a tab.
work on for days, but now
I'm here to tell you about food and food.
Will the speech cover okay? Do you have something?
About the future in English. Number one, will. We use it to predict a future event or to express offers, promises, and spontaneous reactions.
All right, so let's go back. All right, so we use will to predict. What's predict? Aren't you lucky you have Google Translate? Are you taking a photo? I see, that's good. Right, predict means 预测. Okay? So to predict a future event. But it's predict without evidence. Evidence is 证明吗? No, 证据, okay? So, oops. So to predict a future event without evidence, okay? Or to express an offer. Offer is when you say, like, I will do something for you, right? So, for example, I will help you with your homework, right? That's an offer. A promise. I promise I will do this, okay? And a spontaneous reaction. Spontaneous means not planned. 没有计划 or 没有安排, right? So maybe I'm walking down the street, okay? And I see an old woman, all bent over, and she's carrying these heavy shopping bags. And I say, oh, I'll help you. Okay? I don't plan to help her. I see she has a problem, and I make a quick decision to help her. Okay? That's a spontaneous reaction. Something quick, you don't think about it, quickly, oh, I will help you. So we use will for these situations, okay?
Promises and spontaneous reactions. He thinks this quarantine will be over soon. So he doesn't know it for sure, but he's trying to predict what might happen in the future. I promise I will wear my face mask in public. This is my promise. I will open the door for you. This is an offer, a spontaneous reaction. I will carry the bag for you. Again, an offer, spontaneous reaction to when I see somebody carrying a very heavy bag and I just want to help this person. We will send you the photos. Again, an offer.
Okay, so that's will. Just remember, when it's you predict with no evidence, so it's just like you're feeling. Okay? And second, no plans. Quick decision. Alright?
It's always we use it to talk about the future things that we intend to do, so we have the intention to do something, or to talk about the plans that are not fixed yet. We also use it to predict future actions forward.
Okay, so an intention is something that you want to do. Okay? So for example, you study, not you guys, most of you study nursing, right? Yes? Hello? Is anyone here? Lola, you study nursing. After you graduate, 毕业之后, after you graduate, what do you want to do? You want to be a nurse, right? I hope. Otherwise, these 3 years are going to be painful. So this is your intention. Actually, the intention should go with a T. She spelled it wrong. Doesn't matter. It's your you want to be a nurse, right? It's your plan. So you'd say, I'm going to be a nurse in the future, right? It's your intention. A plan with no fixed date. So this is something you want to do, but there's no maybe 还没定好, right? 还没安排好. So for example, next year I'm going to go to America, right? Or I'm going to take my driving license, right? So it's something, you have a plan, but you have no date, all right? So remember, we use will when there's no plan, but we use going to with a plan. Okay? And the last one are things that we know are going to happen. So we have evidence. Okay, so it's different. So for example, can I predict the weather? Not really. It's difficult, right? Especially in a body. Every day is different. But if I look out the window and I see lots and lots of very dark, heavy clouds, right? I have some evidence. So I say, it's going to rain, right? Now, maybe it's not 100%, but I can see clearly that the rain is coming, right? It's going to rain. So I have some evidence.
Future actions for which we have proof that they are going to happen. Sarah is going to Monaco. She made a plan, but there is no fixed date. We are going to visit my husband's mom this summer. This is a plan that we made, but there is no fixed date. Joey is a great actor. He is going to be very popular. So I can see right now that Joey is an amazing actor. He is very talented. And that's why I can predict that in the future he is going to be very popular. Based on the fact that I'm holding number 3 now, you know that I'm going to tell you what it is very soon. Present continuous. We use it to talk about fixed plans, appointments, and arrangements. And remember, this is very important. The plans are fixed, and they have a fixed date. Items are fixed.
Whoa. Okay, so we use the present continuous for fixed plans, appointments, and arrangements. Amber, why don't you go to the bathroom and put some cold water on your face and wake up? Or have a drink of water or something. Every week it's like this, Amber. I think you have a problem. Please sort it out. Okay, so a fixed plan, an appointment, or an arrangement is usually for a time, right? For example, my wife and I, maybe we're going to eat dinner tonight, okay? We make a plan. I say I'm going to see her at 6 o'clock. We are meeting tonight, okay? So present continuous, because we made a plan. Faye, don't.
The plans are fixed, and they have a fixed date. I'm seeing my doctor tomorrow. What are you doing on Wednesday? He's taking the train to Peterborough on Friday. The band is visiting Poland next January. We're having dinner with our friends on Saturday.
Okay, so something is, you have a plan and a time. Okay? Not a time like 6:15, but tonight, tomorrow night, something quite fixed.
So I've already talked about will, be going to, present continuous. So now it's time to talk about present simple. We usually talk about the times of arrivals and departures of traffic and times of events. Your train leaves at 10 p.m. and times of events, times of arrival.
So arrivals and departures, so this is like a plane or a train, right? Lucas, come on. You guys are awful. Very disappointing. And a time and event of an event, okay? So something like a concert. Something that has a specific time, like 6:15, 6:30. And something which doesn't change. Okay? So for example, your train tomorrow has a schedule, right? For example, there's a train from Hualien to Taipei. Every day it's at 6 o'clock. Right? Tomorrow the train leaves. We use present simple, right? Because it doesn't change. It has a set time. Or you could say the concert is on Saturday at 7 o'clock. Okay? So again, present simple because it doesn't change.
And departures of traffic and times of events. Your train leaves at 10 p.m. The concert starts at 7:30 tomorrow. What time is their flight to Brazil leaving? The restaurant opens at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Next week on Thursday there is an English exam. So these were 4 different ways to...
Okay? So these are your 4 forms, okay? So, which tense do we use for predictions, instant decisions, promises, offers, requests? You've got 4 choices: will, going to, present continuous, present simple. Which one do we use for the first? What? You've got 4 choices. Remember, they're all future, okay? We've got will, we've got present simple, we've got present continuous, and we've got what? Going to. So, which one do we use for these? Good. We use will. Okay? So it's something which you have no evidence, or it's a quick decision. Okay? What about something that you plan to do, but you have you have not made a time, but it is your plan or your intention? Good, we use going to. What about if you've made a plan, and you have a time. For example, dinner with your friend, or basketball after school. Present continuous. And so the last one is for timetabled events or something with a time. Or if we use something like when, as soon as, until. When we use a word like this, we use present simple. For example, when I graduate, right? Graduate is 毕业, right? So when I graduate, you don't say when I will graduate, or as soon as I graduate. Okay, or I will live in Hualien until I graduate. Okay, sorry, yes. So graduate doesn't change. Until I graduate is always the present simple. Okay. So, now, show me how well you understand. Off you go. Complete the sentences and tell me which tense you should use. Okay, so change the verb using the correct tense. Do you want to take a photo of this? Yeah? Take a picture, I recommend. Help you remember. Alright, that should just take you 5 minutes. I don't think we quite understand how to use verbs yet. Let's go back to these. Let me open up a new sheet for you, because it looks like we've got some problems still. Give me a verb. What? Give me a verb. Eat. Right, that's our verb. We have 4 tenses, okay? We've got, this is called future simple as well. We've got going to. We've got right, give me an example using the verb eat. How do I change eat? Will eat, okay. Eating is part of it, that's the continuous part. Continuous means ing. What about the present? What? What's the present part? How do I make the present part? For example, if I said I was eating, is that present continuous? No, that's past continuous, right? So I am. This part tells you if it's present. Okay? So it's am, are, or is. Okay? That will give you the present part. The present simple? Eat or eats. Whoops. Eats. Okay? When you use, because I'm seeing some of you are writing things like will eating. Right? You could say will be eating. That's future continuous. But will eating is, you cannot do that. That's wrong. Okay? So just be careful with the way you change your verbs. Alright, I'll leave that up. We'll do the answers after the break. Okay? You can take a break, but if you haven't finished, it's better that you finish. Just remember, you're looking at each one and thinking, is there evidence? Is there a plan? Is there a time? Right? Think carefully about which ones you should use. I mean, guys, you've studied these before. Right? This should not be new to you.
同时标准法规时代是确立
All right, we're back. So, guys, can we wake up? So the doctor said, I have a girl. So does the doctor know? Probably yes. How does he know? Because he has a Doppler machine that can tell you. Right? You know, Doppler. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. So, which one do you think we would use? Is there evidence? Yes. Right? If there's no evidence, the doctor cannot tell you. But the doctor tells you. So, we have some clear evidence. Okay? But there's no plan with a time, right? You cannot say, I'm having my baby at 5 o'clock on Saturday. Your baby will come when your baby is ready. Right? And it's not a timetabled event. Unless you have a cesarean. So, the doctor said, I'm going to have a girl. Okay? Because we have clear evidence. Number 2, the train leave at 7 p.m. Which one do you think we would use? Should I call your names? Seems that might be the best way. Raphael. Practice. The train say again, the train will leave. Well, the train does not make a quick decision. Right? The train has a time, yes? Has a schedule. So, it's timetabled. Timetable is like a tip, yeah. Okay? So we would use present simple. Okay? What's the present simple? What's the present simple of leave? The train leaves with an S, right? S because he, she, it. The train is it. So the train leaves at 7 p.m. because it has a time. Okay, number 3. We get married next week. Is it we will get, we get, we are getting, we're going to get? Well, if you get married, I hope it's not a quick decision. You should plan, right? So we have a plan. So it could be this one, or it could be this one. Do we have an arrangement? Yes, right? We have a party, right? A place, a time. So we have a plan and we have made arrangements. Okay? So we will use present continuous. So we are getting married next week. Okay? Now this one, it depends. I think he win the competition. Maybe this is just my feeling. Yeah, I think he will win the competition. Okay? Number 5. If you keep driving like this, we have an accident. Why will? What? After your feeling, maybe, but if you keep driving like this, the guy is driving crazily, right? So we have evidence that there will be an accident, okay? So we would say, if there's evidence, we use. If there's evidence, we're going to have. Okay? Number 6. I'll retire when I'm 70. When I'm be 70. I mean, you guys have difficulty with the verb to be, I think. Let's go back here. Let's change the verb here. So now we're going to do, the verb is be. Right? I will be. Going to be. Am being. And then this one, present simple. It's this. Yes, it's this one. Okay? So, I'll retire when I will be, when I'm being, when I am, or when I'm going to be. It's actually am, because we have a word when, as soon as, or until. Okay? So we say when I am, because we have this word. Alright? Number 7. Oh, we don't have sugar. Don't worry. Blah blah, buy some. Will. Why? What? No plan. Quick decision. Or an offer. Right? So my wife says, oh, we have no sugar. And I say, okay. I didn't plan, but now I know, quickly I can go and buy some. I decide. Okay, so I'll buy some. And number 8, I played tennis with Elizabeth today. I'm playing. Why? Because you have a plan and you made a time, an arrangement. Okay? Remember, if there's no plan, if you have a plan but no time, like in the future, it's going to. But if you have a time and a plan, it's present continuous. Okay, so I am playing. All right. Difficult? Should be kind of easy, no? I think most of you, some of you have maybe learned this before, but it's good to know. Okay, I'll give you probably some homework to practice this. Okay. This one is in your book. You can do this. It's number 9, page 73. It's actually easier than what you just did. We can do it together. One day when I'm older, I'm visiting or I'm going to visit friends. What do you think? Let me choose. Nico, what would you choose? One day when I'm older, I'm visiting Venice. Did I say friends? I'm visiting Venice or I'm going to visit Venice. Which one do you think is correct? Going to. Why? It's correct, but you have to understand why. Plan with no time, right? So it's your intention. You plan to go there, but you have not booked your tickets, right? You don't have a time, just your idea in the future, right? Good. Number 2, did Jeff email the times of the parade? I don't know, I'll check my inbox right away, or I don't know, I'm checking my inbox right away. Andy. Where's Andy? Andy. I'll check or I'm checking. I'm checking. Remember, these are all future, right? So it doesn't mean I'm checking now. Right away is 马上, right? So he hasn't started yet. It's the future. Which one would we use? Will check. Yeah, we'd use will check because you asked me a question. You know, do you know? I said, oh no, I don't know. I'll check now. So it's a quick decision, right? If I'm checking, yes, 现在进行, right? It could be now, but because this is the future, we only use this one for a plan with a time. Okay? Number 3, have you bought Mark a present for his birthday? Let's have Coco. Where's Coco? Yes, I'm going to give him a tie, or yes, I'll give him a tie. Why? Well, because it's your plan, right? your plan, your intention is to give him a tie. Maybe you already bought the tie, right? If you say, I'll give him a tie, it's a quick decision. So you haven't 没有安排, 没有计划. Alright? So for example, maybe you forgot. And you say to me, oh, did you buy Mark a present? And I go, no, I'll give him a bottle. Right? This is a quick decision. So I can just say, I will give him a bottle. Because I just decide now. But if I already bought a tie, that's my plan, that's my intention, so I use going to. I don't know why this microphone does this. Okay. Number 4. What did I choose? Sam. Number 4. Hey, this costume would look great on you. Really? I don't think so, but I'm trying it on, or I'll try it on. Yeah, why? Because it's a quick decision, right? No plans. Last one, number 5. Larry, what time will we meet, or what time are we meeting everyone for the parade? Julie said to be at the main square at 2. Would you say, will we meet, or are we meeting? Good. Why? Because we use the present continuous for a plan with a time. Okay? So this one, we have a plan, it's 2 o'clock. Alright, we made a plan with a time. Okay, is that clear? Yeah? Does anyone have any problems? No? I think it should be kind of easy. Okay, don't worry about this. We'll do that, maybe homework. Right. Now we're doing this, we're going to read this coming of age. What does coming of age mean? Do you know? What do you think it means? Tiny. Coming of age. What do you think this means? Say again, the person? Process of end. End of what? What time? Life. So coming of age means you're going to die. Oh, I see. So you think this is becoming an old man?
Yes.
Okay, no. You're close, but you're too far. It's not. You're not becoming old. You're becoming an adult, right? So coming of age means the moment you turn from a child into an adult. Okay? So at what age do you become adults in Taiwan? Actually, let's ask this one. At what age can people legally means, yeah, 合法的, do these things in your country? So what age can you drive a car in Taiwan? 18? Buy cigarettes? What's a cigarette? Yen. 18? Vote? 投票, vote. 20. Get married? 20. 18 baht. Should be 18. Work full time. Maybe you think 20. You say 16. It's quite a difference. In my country, it's 16. You can work when you're 16. 14 is a bit young. How about open a bank account? Open a bank account. I don't know either. I think in my country it's... I don't know. I had a bank account when I was a kid. Didn't have a credit card, but I had a savings account. So, what do you think? How old are you now? 18? 19? 18? Anyone 19? 19 already. What age do you think you become do you feel like you're an adult? Or do you feel like you're still a child? My question is this. When you're 18, you can do all these things, right? But you haven't done all these things, right? So when you're 18, maybe you can drive a car, you don't smoke, you never voted in your life, you're not married, you don't have a job, maybe you only have a bank account. So, are you an adult? So, do you think being an adult is something that is about age, like 18, bang, you're an adult, or is it about things that you can do? About looking after yourself? What do you think? Any ideas? Any opinions? For example, if you are 25 and you live with your mother and you can't cook and you have no girlfriend and you have no friends and every day you go home and you spend all your day with your mother and she washes your clothes, she cooks your food, are you an adult? You're an adult you are legally an adult, right? But you're not really, you're like a big child. So, being an adult is not only about age, really. And this is why this is important, this article here. Right? About coming of age. Because in some cultures, you have to do something to be an adult. Right? It's not just waiting. You have to actually achieve something. Right? So, I want you to read page 74, 74, 75, 74. Okay? Oh wait, we've got some vocabulary. I forgot, I'm sorry. Just some vocabulary in this text that will help you. Okay? So, symbolize. Write it down. There's some new words for you to learn. Get a pen, get some paper. Okay, so symbolize is a verb. What's this? It's the Statue of Liberty. Where is it? Which city? New York. Good. What does it symbolize? Freedom. Yeah, freedom is the noun. Good, it symbolizes freedom. What is the symbol of Taiwan? What's the symbol of, symbol is a noun, what's the symbol of Taiwan? Bubble tea. Bubble tea? Is that on your flag? Bubble tea. What's the symbol of Taiwan? Come on. Give me a symbol. You don't have any symbols? Do you know what? I asked this in a different class. I asked the same question. What's the symbol of Taiwan? They said the black bear. Right? And I said this. How many of you have seen this black bear? You've never seen it. I bet none of you have seen this black bear. No one in Taiwan has seen this bear. So how is it a symbol of Taiwan if no one has seen it? Doesn't make, it's like maybe there's no bear. Maybe you're making it up. I think it doesn't exist. This magical black bear. Right, celebration. Feature. Waltz. It's a kind of a dance. Be careful with your pronunciation though, because it sounds like something else. Next one, groom. Groom. Formal. Ancient. Ancient. Tribe. Coming of age. And last one, elections. Okay, this is the vocabulary in the text you are going to read. Are going to because it's a plan. My plan for you. Okay? Yep. Come on, oh no, faster, faster. Faster. Yeah, let's take a picture. That's faster. Okay, let's repeat. Symbolize. 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 Good. Celebration. Feature. Waltz. Groom. Formal. Ancient. Tribe. Coming of age. Elections. Celebration. Meaning? Good. Meaning? Good. I was waiting for my last, but you didn't say it. That's why I'm happy. Coming of age. Tribe. And open your mouths. Good. Ready? Don't look at your paper. Use your brains. Go. Ancient. Feature. Good. Feature. Celebration. Symbolize. Coming of age. Good. Read. It's long. Answer the questions, true or false. It's interesting though. You should finish by the time the bell goes. So start now. Okay, so read and answer questions. Questions 3 and 4, please. finished. Yes? No? Maybe? Yeah, more or less. Okay, let's have a quick listen. We've got 10 minutes.
Track 50, Unit 6C, reading passage.
Coming of age. For some people, the age when you become an adult is the age you learn to drive or leave your parents' home. It can also be when you get married, buy a house, or have children. Or perhaps it's when you finish school and get a job. Different cultures have their own ideas and their own celebrations to symbolize coming of age. Quinceañera. In Latin American countries, quinceañera is a well-known celebration for girls around their 15th birthday. Attended by family and friends, the festivities include music, food, and dance. Many people believe the celebration started when the Spanish first came to parts of the Caribbean, Central America, and South America. Of course, ancient tribes like the Inca, Maya, and the Aztecs probably already had their own coming-of-age ceremonies, but the Spanish changed these to include European features, such as the quinceañera waltz. This waltz between the teenage girl and her father symbolizes her coming of age. Bull jumping. The Hammer tribe in southern Ethiopia is known for its unique custom of bull jumping, part of the coming-of-age ceremony for boys in Hammer culture. A row of 15 bulls are lined up and the boy has to jump over them. He must run back and forth twice across the backs of the bulls. The bulls are covered in dung to make them slippery. If the boy falls off, he must wait a year to try again. Hammer men have to do this before they can marry. After choosing a wife, the groom-to-be will have to pay the bride's family a bride price of about 30 goats and 20 cows. Because of the costs involved, Hammer men are usually in their mid-30s and the women aged about 17 when they marry. As a result, the husband often dies many years before his wife, so many Hammer households are headed by women who have survived their husbands. Seijin no Hi. The second Monday of January is a public holiday in Japan. It's a day when all 20-year-olds are supposed to celebrate their coming of age. Called Seijin no Hi, the young men and women wear formal clothes and attend ceremonies. 20 is an important age in Japanese society because you get several adult legal rights, such as the right to vote in elections. However, in recent years, the number of young people celebrating Seijin no Hi has decreased. This is partly due to Japan's low birth rate, but it could also be because modern 20-year-olds are less interested in these kinds of social traditions.
All right. So, quinceañera is celebrated in many different countries. True or false? True or false? Quinceañera. Faye. True or false? True. Which countries? What? No, it's true. But you just need to tell me. How do you know? Well, the Caribbean, Central America, and South America. Right? That's more than one country, right? In South America, there's a lot of countries. Okay? In Central, South, and America and the Caribbean. So it's true, a lot of countries. The writer thinks the Spanish introduced coming-of-age celebrations to South America. True or false? Hands up for true. Hands up for false. So I have a class of what? 40 students and 2 people put their hands up. So thanks for that. Do I just have to choose people? I don't know. Anita. Where's Anita? Anita. Anita. True or false? True. Ma. Let's have a look. Okay. So the quinceañera, yes. But the question was, the writer thinks the Spanish introduced coming-of-age celebrations to South America. Here it says, of course, ancient tribes like the Inca, Maya, and the Aztecs probably already had their own coming-of-age ceremonies, but the Spanish changed these to include European features. All right? So even though the Spanish introduced this dance, before the Spanish, they had their own celebrations, right? Their own ceremonies, so it's false. The Hamhar group, groom to be means soon, will soon become. All right, so a groom to be is the person who will soon be a groom. Must pay money to the bride's family, true or false? The bride is the woman he wants to marry, or he will marry. He's going to marry. True or false? Charlie? False. What does he have to pay? Yeah, he has to pay 30 goats and 20 cows, right? Because the Hamar are farmers, okay? So animals are more important and more useful to them. Right, in Hamar culture, a husband is usually younger than his wife, true or false? False, right? He's usually much older because it takes a long time for him to be able to jump over all the cows. Bulls. In Japan, you have more legal rights when you turn 20. True or false? True. What can you do? What can you do when you're 20? Guys, come on. "20 is an important age because you get several adult legal rights, such as the right to vote in elections." Yeah? So the right to vote. The attitudes of some young people towards Seijin no Hi are changing. True or false? Attitude is the title, right? The title 正在改变，对不对？对吗？Why? It's decreased. Why? Yeah, well, it says 2 reasons. 1, maybe there's fewer young people, and 2, maybe they are less interested in these kinds of traditions. Right? So it's true. Alright guys, I'm going to give you homework to practice your future tenses. Alright? Oh, by the way, this week, before you go, remember this week is the last week for your British Council app thing. Some of you have done it, some of you have not. Okay, so this week is the last week. So finish it before Friday, please. Actually, before Thursday. Thursday's last day. Hi.